I'm Bob Ryan. This is Globe 10.0. With me today is Christopher Gasper as we look forward to Super Bowl 46 and being in the enviable position, Chris, of being able to evaluate prior Super Bowl teams and in context of this one. So let's go right to it. Where would you rank this team in terms of its actual talent level and efficiency and skill as opposed to the prior Super Bowl teams?
Well, this is tough. It's like trying to choose which one is which one of your favorite kids here. You don't want to say anything disparaging, but my opinion, Bob, is that this is the second least talented Super Bowl team the Patriots have had.
Does that include 86 and 96?
No,
or just these
I'm just talking
the
about the
Belichick era?
Belichick
Okay.
teams. I'm just talking of the Belichick teams. This is the second least talented, in my opinion, to the 2001 team. I think it's close, but you just go back and look at those 03 and 04 teams. In 04, they were very banged up. So if you want to get really technical about it and say, the team that was on the field in the Super Bowl, that was different from what was on the roster. Yep. But I think if you look at it, those defenses were just tremendous. You're talking about Rodney Harrison, Teddy Bruschi, Richard Seymour, Willie McGinnis,
Mike Vrabel.
Vrabel. The other side of the ball, Kevin Falk in his prime. 04, you had a 1,635-yard season from Corey Dillon.
Right.
I just think those teams were deeper teams, the 03 and 04 teams.
I totally agree with you. I'm going to say that this is the least talented team. Because the glaring weakness is so glaring in talent. It is so far below a standard that you would associate with anybody's Super Bowl team, namely the defensive backfield. It is so far below any standard that we had previously had. It just drags this team down in that evaluation. I mean, this is the weakest team, forget one loss. That's a product of schedule. That's a product of a fortunate, beneficial schedule and various gifts from the gods over the years, right down to the missed field goal by Cundiff. This is clearly, but we root for this team. It makes them more rootable in a sense.
Oh, they're
so vulnerable.
And they're a blue-collar bunch. Yeah. That's probably an overused cliche in sports, but really you have guys like Rob Ninkovich and Sterling Moore who really have had to fight to maintain their NFL careers. The only reason I don't say that they are not the least talented, I say second, is because the version of Tom Brady now is so much better than the 01 Tom Brady. You have Gronkowski, you have Hernandez, you have Welker. That offense was nothing like the offense they have now. I mean, you have John Madden saying they should just kneel on the ball in Super Bowl 36. I think this offense is so potent that it outweighs that defense, and that's why I can put them second, on my list.
And that's where we're going to agree to disagree, because I just think that the potential for disaster that exists with such a potent passing attack as the Giants have against this defensive backfield scares me an awful lot. But there you go. He's ranking them the next to last. I'm saying this is the least talented of the five. Doesn't mean they can't win, but that's just the way it is.